Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. And it is August already, can you believe it? So it is time for another polish pickup wish list. This time the theme was the 4 elements, so earth, wind, fire, and water. And it will be open August 6th through August 9th. And all of the details will be on the website as far as times, but we have a lot of stuff to go over this month. There are 99 polishes, 202 items all together, so there's a lot of hand and nail items, base coats, bath and bodies, jewelry, and other miscellaneous items, so make sure to check them all out. You never know what sort of goodies you might be able to find. I've got 11 items on my wish list, so let's go ahead and start with that first one. This one is a topper by Paint It Pretty Polish called Breath of Fresh Air. This one I added on my wish list because I saw it on Streets Ahead Style. This is described as a topper full of shifting shimmer and flakes. Over a black base, you will see the shifts of teal to blue to purple and flakes in pink, orange, yellow, and green. Now, I have a lot of toppers. As you guys know, I'm a topper fan, but I don't think I have one quite like this. I mean, look at that bright pink pop against that dark base, and I'm loving the addition of an aqua shimmer. I love shimmers as well, and I love my flakies, so this seems like a really gorgeous combination, and it wasn't really on my radar until I saw it on Streets Ahead Style, and you'll see here in a minute what she did that totally sold me on the polish. Here's another look at a bunch of the different colors that you see over what looks to be like a teal or a turquoise. Look at the size of those flakies too. Those are amazing. So beautiful colors, and here it is over the Paint It Pretty polish for this month called What's Your Element. This sold me, you guys. This had me just with my jaw on the floor. It's so gorgeous. You have layers upon layers of shifts from that shimmer polish and then the flakies on top of it. Yes, please. This one had me sold. Here's another gorgeous look at those flakies and shimmer over a darker base. So beautiful. So definitely a must have. Like I said, this wasn't really on my radar until I saw it on Streets Ahead Style doing the swatches of it. So now it is a must. The next one is from Stella Chroma. This one is Sagittarius. This one is described as a purple matte base color packed with hollow and violet flakies, as well as green, gold, pink shifting shimmer. It's opaque in 2 easy coats and gorgeous on its own. It does dry matte or with a glossy top coat. So this is a really beautiful shade of violet. It seems to be sort of in that blurbly range. In some of these pictures you're going to see that it looks a bit more blue, but look at that beautiful shimmer in there. So this is one of the pictures where it looks a little bit more blue, but still has a beautiful effect on the nail. Here it is in different lighting, and you can see it has more of that purple tone to it. Again, with those flakies, just absolutely beautiful. I love the tone of this polish. This is it with some nail art on it. And this is what sold me on this particular polish. I believe this one came from Polished with Ray, and I love it with a glossy top coat. The shimmer really shines in there with that top coat on it, and it is such a beautiful polish. I'm not sure I have one like this in my collection, so this one sort of sold me on that polish. That was Stella Chroma's Sagittarius. On to the Paint It Pretty polish. This one was the one underneath that topper. This is called What's Your Element, and it is described as a light purple base packed with shifting shimmers in gold, green, and blue. This is gorgeous, you guys. You know I love a shimmer polish, and this is such a beautiful combination. It's got the violet base, which you know I love, being a purple lover, and then a beautiful mix of the blues and greens and golds. And what I love about the golds in this particular shimmer is in some lighting it does have that yellow tinge to it, but as you can see in certain angles it's going to warm up to a bit of a warmer orange, and I love that. Again, against that violet purple base, it's so beautiful. I do have a lot of purple polishes, so I was sort of hemming and hawing about adding this to my wish list, but ultimately, again, the combination of this one with that topper from Streets Ahead Styles swatches really had me sold on this one. It's beautiful, and look at all the colors in the bottle. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Here it is with a bunch, showing off a bunch of the shifts. So gorgeous. Really beautiful color. So that was Paint It Pretty Polish. What's Your Element? The next one is from KB Shimmer, And we are sticking with a theme here. This is another shimmer polish. This one is called Lust at Sea, and this one is described as a deep purple leaning indigo base glistens with an ultra shifty shimmer that creates a nearly full spectrum of color. In bright light, golden tones give way to glimmering green and sparkling peach. In lower lighting, the magic of this lacquer truly shines, and pink hues flowing into copper and yellow. Green, aqua, and blue tones appear at some angles, while hints of purple dance at the edge of the nail. This water-inspired rainbow-like polish is a sister shade to Hidden Potential, and is not one you'll want to miss. And yes, Hidden Potential is actually still on my wish list. I have yet to grab it, and this one looks stunning. So again, it's a shimmer polish, and if you are curious if it is similar to any of polishes that you currently have, my guess would be a firm no, simply because of all of the shimmers. That question did arise in one of the Facebook groups, and the maker actually came on and said that she mixed a number of different shimmers into this polish, so you're going to have a lot going on. As you heard, that description was very lengthy with a whole lot of colors listed, and just look at that color. That purple base is gorgeous. As it did mention, it is a sister polish to Hidden Potential, but they are two different colors. I think Hidden Potential was a little bit more magenta leaning, if I'm remembering correctly, but a beautiful combination. And again, I'm a sucker for a shimmer polish, and this one has all the shimmer. So beautiful. And this is a beautiful look at all of the different shifts, or at least some of them. From the sound of it, we're going to see all the colors of the rainbow. So beautiful, beautiful color from KB Shimmer, and their formulas are always spectacular. So that was Lust at Sea. The next polish on my wish list, we're changing it up a little and going with a flaky. This one is from Glisten and Glow. This is called Nights at Red Rocks, and it is a rich burgundy jelly loaded with red, orange, pink, gold, green iridescent flakes with hollow microflakes and a touch of hollow magic. This one is a gorgeous shade. Because it is a jelly base, that burgundy tone is really nice and squishy. This sort of reminds me of a mix of like cranberries and other berry tones. It's really gorgeous, and I really don't think I have one like this in my collection. The closest one I think that I have would probably be from Great Lakes Lacquer, and that was much more of a red, straight up red tone. So again, I don't think I have one like this in my collection. And those flakies are stunning. Such a beautiful combination. I think this one is going to be beautiful in fall. And this one I think would look amazing with a matte top coat to show off all of those flakies. I really love the color combinations. Look at those flakies. There you go with a bottle shot of all of those flakies and all the shifts. All the colors of the rainbow. So beautiful. So that was the Glisten and Glow Nights at Red Rock. Next up, we're going back to the shimmer polishes. This one is from Girly Bits. This is called This Girl is on Pfizer, and it is a bright coral orange with hot pink, gold, orange aurora shimmer and matching pink, gold, orange iridescent color shifting flakies. This one is fire. So gorgeous. It is a bunch of shimmer, and if you've been watching my videos on some of my summer oranges that I'm enjoying, I love orange mixed with pink. I just find it very eye-catching. Reminds me of a sunset. It's just gorgeous, and this shimmer in here along with the flakies is really, really beautiful. Now I will say this is a maybe on my wish list. It is gorgeous, no doubt, but I do want to sort of do a side-by-side comparison as best you can, of course, from home, with the polish that I just got from Polished for Days, which is called Simba. I'm not sure it has all the components to this, but it does sort of remind me of it. So I just wanted to make sure that they aren't too similar, but this is a gorgeous polish, so it's so far on my wish list. And just look at how blazingly glowy that is. So beautiful. So that was Girly Bits, This Girl is on Pfizer. Next up, we have our first magnetic, and I think the only magnetic on my wish list this month, which is odd. This one is Edk called Sorority, and it is a magnetic multichrome turquoise blue with aurora shimmer and iridescent flakies. This one is spectacular, you guys. The rainbow of colors that I'm seeing in some of these pictures are really what sold me. So as you can see in these pictures, you've got the beautiful purple with aqua and blue. Those flakies are going to be really shifty and gorgeous. And in this one, you can see more of that blue with the purple. Here you can see that blue sort of shifting to a little bit of aqua towards the edges of her nail beds there towards the back. Really gorgeous combination. You know me, I am a sucker for purple polish, and I love the aqua. And here's what sold me. See those rainbow pictures? Those are gorgeous. You see the gold popping up along with a little bit of red in that purple. So beautiful. I think the color combination is spectacular in this one, and as many magnetics as I have, I'm not sure I have one with this many colors going on. So I will have to do a little bit of a go through of my collection just to make sure, but that was Edk's Sorority. Next, I have Drk nails called Purifier. This one, you guys, is amazing. Okay, so it's a violet jelly base mixed with iridescent aurora pigment, a classic revisited. So I'm pretty sure what she means by that is that she's mimicking the, what was that, Clarins polish that was super popular that had the unicorn pigment in it from way back in the day. That was actually a polish that I never got to see, so I totally missed that one. So I'm really excited. Everyone is all gaga over it. I think that it was either the Clarins or the Max Factor that was just selling for completely ridiculous prices on eBay at one point. But this one looks so gorgeous. Again, you know I'm a total sucker for purple polishes, and I love shimmer polishes. This one looks like a stunning combination. I mean, look at that bottle shot. Wow. Talk about fire in a bottle. So gorgeous. So if you have either of those polishes that I was talking about, or if there's only one and I'm confused, let me know down below how you think this one compares, because I'd really be curious to hear a viewpoint of someone that has the polish that she's mimicking, because this one looks gorgeous. So that was Drk Purifier. Up next, we are going to Cuticulous, and this one, you guys, is a must-have for me this month. This one is called Dragon Glass. This one is inspired by the element of fire with dragons and is described as a blackened amethyst base with shifting glass flakes in blue, green, and pink variances. You guys, I don't think I have anything like this. The flakies that she's used are so unique, and it looks like stained glass on the nails. I think I only have one other polish that's a flaky that reminds me of a stained glass, and I love that one as well. I have yet to wear it, but this one totally made it onto my must-have wish list because of the color combination and just how vibrant those flakies are against that dark base. So beautiful. I love all the colors. Look at that red popping up. Really beautiful. And again, I don't think I've seen these flakies used all that often, so it's a really unique combination. Oh my goodness, look at those green ones. Wow. So gorgeous. Oh yeah. Again, I reiterate, it's a must-have. So that was Cuticulous Dragon Glass. Up next, we have another topper. This one is from Copacetic Cosmetics, and it is called Winds of Change. So first of all, it's on my wish list because the name is adorable. I love Monsters Inc., and I thought that was just such a cute name for a polish. This is a blue aurora based polish with multi-shifting flakies that shift from green to teal to blue to purple. Now again, I love my topper polishes, and I'm not sure I have one like this. Again, this is another one that I will have to do some side-by-side comparisons, but look at the green that pops up in that bottle. Beautiful, and the blue shimmer is so gorgeous. So I'm loving this, regardless of if I have one like it or not. But again, I will have to do a side-by-side comparison, but it looks amazing. And again, with a bottle shot looking stunning. So beautiful. And then over a lighter base, or on its own, you can see more of that bright hot pink popping up. So beautiful. And again, I'm a sucker for topper polishes, so I do have a lot. So I will be doing at least a little go through of some of my polishes, but I'm not sure that I have a polish with this type of flaky as a topper. And if I don't, I will be getting this. So that was Copacetic Cosmetics Winds of Change. And then last on my wish list for this month is Bee's Knees Lacquer Fine Make Me Your Villain. This is a blackened indigo with glowy orange to green shimmer. Now this one is so interesting because it again has an indigo base. I have a theme this month of violet and indigo polishes apparently, but look at the shift of this shimmer in there. I love the dustiness in this particular swatch picture, and the glow of that shimmer is just stunning. You can see all of the colors, red, a little bit of bronze, you've got green along the edges. It's stunning. And then in this lighting, look at that glow of that red. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Bee's Knees Lacquer. They are one of my favorites. I'm still heartbroken that they are probably going away at the end of this year. I've been trying to follow that story as well. But in the meantime, I am grabbing up the polishes that I see from them that I'm liking, and this one looks like it is going to be spectacular. So, I mean, just look at those. Oh, so beautiful. Loving the glow, the red and the green. Again, just spectacular. So that was Bee's Knees Lacquers Fine Make Me Your Villain. So there you have it. That was on what was on my wish list. I did have a few more that were on my initial wish list as I was going, and that I sort of made cuts as I was adding to my official wish list on the Polish Pickup website. There was a lot this month that I found really gorgeous, but you know, you do have to make cuts. But there was some gorgeous polishes that we can take a look at here. Like I said before, there was a lot available this month. So here's just a quick view of all of the items that were available. Let's see which ones were on my wish list. I think this one I had sort of eyed. This one was 1422 Designs Life in Rosy Hues. I liked the crelly nature of it and the glitters. I think ultimately though I decided that I didn't need that necessarily, so I didn't add that to my wish list. I also had looked at all mixed up lacquers. This one is called State of Mind, but ultimately I decided that I liked other polishes that I already had that were kind of similar, just kind of similar, not dupes or anything. But so that one did not make it to my wish list. Another one, let's see. This one had sort of caught my eye. This one is BCB Lacquer's Petal Dance. I really liked the combination of the interesting base, sort of a burgundy pink with that green shimmer. Ultimately though, I decided that I didn't need it, and so that one did not make it to my wish list, but it's a beautiful color. I also was eyeing this one. This one is from Bluebird Lacquer called How Soul Can You Go? You know I love a shimmer polish, but I ultimately decided that I didn't love the base color as much, and again I had to make cuts somewhere, and I just figured I would probably wear the shimmer polishes that I kept on my wish list more than I would wear this one. This was on my wish list for sure. This one was Cadillac or Sky on Fire. So beautiful. Ultimately though, I tried to figure out if I would actually wear it, and I just wasn't convinced that I would. It's a very interesting, unique combination, but I figured that I might not wear it. So it got the cut. Beautiful polish though. This one was also on my wish list. This was by Vanessa Molina, Witch Red. This is a red magnetic, and look at how fiery this one is. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous polish, although I do have another red magnetic that I've purchased. Actually, I think two. I have one by Drk Nails, and then I also have one by Copacetic Cosmetics. So ultimately, this one did not make it to my official wish list, but it is a beautiful polish. So if you don't have a red magnetic, I would suggest taking a look at that one. Ooh, I don't think I noticed that one. This one is Crystal Knockout Offerings of Earth. You know I love a minty green. How did I miss this one? It's really cute. It looks like it's got a bunch of flakies and some shimmer in it maybe. I'm not liking how light it looks in some of the images though. So I think ultimately we'll just leave that off the wish list. But that is really cute. I like the flakies in there. Let's see. Oh, this one. So Cupcake Polish. This is a beautiful polish called Hydro Pump. This is a stunning color, but ultimately it did not make it to my wish list because I just got Bathhouse. I'm not sure how they compare, but this one really does remind me of Bathhouse. This one, it's possible, might be a bit darker and more blue toned. Maybe. It's really hard to tell. But it does, again, remind me of Bathhouse, and I just got Bathhouse. So I decided to, for the time being, keep this one off my wish list. And maybe if I find out that they are different, I'll just have to track it down on a D-stash. Let's see. I had eyed this one. This one is by Garden Path Lacquer called 8 Arms. This one is a beautiful color. It has a really nice plum crelly base and flakies, and I'm a sucker for both. And I'm sure this is gorgeous. It just didn't make it to my official wish list. I wasn't too, I guess, blown away by the combination of those flakies with that base. I'm sure it's gorgeous. You just have to make cuts somewhere. So ultimately I decided that I wasn't in love with this as much as I was with some of the other ones that stayed on my wish list. So this one didn't make it to that wish list, but a beautiful color. Looks like they've got the glass nail file again. Let's see, maybe just a couple more. This one looks interesting. This is an Inspired Scents, so probably a new brand. And it is a topper called the Elemental Goddess. I would need to go over what I already have to see if I have something similar, but that is really pretty. But I think for the time being, we're going to keep it off my wish list since I already have a couple of toppers. But that seems to be a very nice combination of flakies, so if you don't have a topper, that could be an interesting one to go check out. Alright, so J-Rain had a really beautiful one this month. This one is called Leaving Footprints. So beautiful, but again, same deal with what the reason why Cupcake didn't make it to my wish list. I just got On the Rocks from them, and this one looks very similar to me. I think I did see comparisons of those two, On the Rocks and Leaving Footprints, and I think Leaving Footprints is a little bit more green in its base. But ultimately I decided I just got On the Rocks, and I also got Rainbow Hair, both of which are similar enough to each other that I didn't feel I needed to have a third one. However, if you've missed both of those polishes, or if you just absolutely love that type of polish, this is another gorgeous one. So there you have it. These were the 11 that stayed on my wish list. Let me know down below which polishes are on your wish list this month, if any have just stolen your heart. There were so many beautiful items, as always, with this month's theme, so I'm always curious to hear what you guys have on your wish list, and also let me know if you have any comparisons to any of the polishes that I have that might be dupes out there, or at least similar to other polishes that I might already have. And again, with that DRK, let me know how you think it compares to either clearance or max factor. So let me know what you think down below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're new, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any new videos, and I will see you in that next video.